A few widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, and everyone will see these today, and they'll track across central Virginia with that front. Best chance in the metro will be between roughly about 4 and 8 p.m. But you notice that line kind of breaks apart a little bit as it gets towards about I-95. Not expecting any organized severe weather, but a few heavy downpours are possible. This moves out of here this evening, and then tomorrow we'll have a lot of sunshine, and we're going to have some pretty nice weather heading into the weekend. We talked about Aaron off the mid-Atlantic coast. It's now a tropical depression and forecast to go towards the north and then northeast. So this may graze New England and eastern Canada later this week. But a lot of the thunderstorm activity and convection on that is on the south side of the storm. So that's what's showing up there. Here's Dorian, and you notice between here in the Bahamas, this brown that you see here, that is some dry air, but it's also the point where we start to warm up the ocean temperatures. So this storm may weaken a little bit over the next 24 to 48 hours as it hits some dry air. But once it gets back here close to the Bahamas, this is where the Gulf Stream is, where the warmest temperatures are, and it's going to hit that before it gets to eastern Florida. So there's going to be a lot of fluctuation, I think, of strength over the next 24 to 48 hours. Right now, the center is near St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Winds are 70 miles an hour, needs 74 to be a hurricane. And what's going to happen over the next few days from the National Hurricane Center, it may become a major hurricane. That's Category 3 or higher as it goes east of most of the Bahamas, then hits east central Florida Sunday night into Monday morning. That's the track as of now. There's not a ton of data with this because we get most of it to feed in the computer models from satellites and from those aircraft reconnaissance flights. So I think a lot's going to change with this track in terms of especially the strength over the next couple of days. But here's the spaghetti plot of computer models. It takes it in primarily into Florida, and then after that, some of them taking it across the Gulf, some of them kind of curve it and go back out towards the ocean here. Some go up towards the Outer Banks. One computer model here brings the remnants up towards the Richmond area. It would be in a much weakened form, but just keep in mind the track, once it gets past Florida, there's still a huge question mark with that. So we're going to talk a lot more about this over the next 5 to 6 days. For us, some scattered storms today, then less humid tomorrow. We'll have partly to mostly sunny skies through a good chunk of the holiday weekend. We may get an isolated storm or two Sunday and Monday with highs in the mid to upper 80s. And then depending on what Dorian does, that will impact our weather towards the middle and end of next week.